Coming up and towing the slab, Ryan Zefferjohn. How about a report on him, Chris?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Right down to shoot, and we're off and running from Anaheim. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one is absolutely belted. Soler on the move, heading back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Head for a slide, and he's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a foul ball. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Ramirez up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, it's a good job of completing the strikeout at first base, but the one downside is it did allow that runner from second to move up to third, and that's with one out. They've got more ways now to get him home, and that makes it another strikeout situation coming up.
Ramirez takes his lead at third with one away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Lane Thomas now. That misses the zone. 1-0. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
Fought off foul. And there's ball 4.
First base.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
At the plate, Jhonkensy Noel in the air, right field. Soler makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Back in Anaheim, today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up.
Everybody faithful speak a different.
Here's Mike Trout.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the...
Trout on the move.
No.
Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him! And 2 away now.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. On the ground to the left, Rocchio. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
And that is out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. Zephyr-John back to work. Swung on, belted. Back there. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And here is Gabriel Arias. Outside. And that's ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's Brian Rocchio. That just misses. And that is ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Charles Hutchins getting loose out there. Kikuchi also throwing. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
So the lineup flips over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. In the air out towards right center. Soler sizes this one up. 2 away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ward makes the grab, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League. And we're back, bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. And downstairs.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Ramirez sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Luis Rengifo now at the plate. Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Joe Adele. Cut on and lifted in the air, and that will drop foul.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Tap foul at the plate. And that one cutting but missing down low. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Rengifo, the lead runner at second. Adele at first. 1 gone. And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field, Noel. And there's 2 away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it is 2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And fouled off. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Charles Hutchins. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing. You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2.
That
Ball.
one missed. Now a fly ball to right center. Adele on the run. Snags it on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Manzardo now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
One strike.
One out, bases empty. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He reached on a walk his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ohapi makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Trout. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas under it. Puts it away for the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
1-1. Ball 2.
Next offering is foul back. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball. 2 strikes.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. That one is gone. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
2 outs, nobody on. And next for L.A., Logan Ohapi. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tosses to first. That's out number 3. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium, new inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jhonkensy Noel. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. High in the air, out to right. Soler snags it. 2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now, Gabriel Arias. Flied to right his first time. Just missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soler getting an angle on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 down for him there. So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Clase winds and deals. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Rengifo stands in now and
No
watches
ball.
strike
1
one.
strike. 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable
No
hitting
ball.
with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Takes it himself. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're headed to the 5th. Guardians 3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yusei Kikuchi.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's towards center. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. That one hammered left field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Now a chance for Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
That one's upstairs, ball
1-0.
1. This one in the air. Shanuel snags it for the second out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him instead of a line.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Line to left, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped right center field. Get out of town. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 7-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yusei Kikuchi won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new. So a lefty out of the pen, number 57. He's into the game with the bases empty. Noel in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-1. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kevin Newman. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Foul ball still 0-2. A little bit low.
No. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Both 2 in this one. And that one missing low.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Ramirez sends it to first. Now only 1 out remaining. And now batting, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Slider clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Clase is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
That misses. Ball 1. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's a little bit high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.